Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here, back with another Elite Dangerous video. Today I'm going to be talking about the recent community goal in Morai, and also having a look at a rather bizarre resource extraction site. Now starting off, if any of you took part in the recent community goal in Morai, you'll know that the rewards were rather heavily stacked for what is essentially a very simple delivery mission. Now I only did 2 runs. I have a Type 9 and I loaded up on cargo maybe 350 tons a pop. Each time I did a run to Van der Hulst station here in Morai. Now it's been almost a week since the community goal actually finished, but I decided to kind of pop back and finally collect my reward for it. I was quite surprised when I saw the amount of the reward that I was actually eligible for, being the 136 million credits, which is a real massive surprise considering my contribution of 2 runs from 1 jump away. Now there has been some controversy over this, where Frontier have mentioned that they're looking into the actual rewards and the levels and the tiers for this. Whether this is because commanders didn't get paid the correct amounts, as in too much, or whether this is because commanders didn't get paid enough, so they had the incorrect tiers attributed to them, obviously remains to be seen. Something to think about though is whether or not Frontier are going to be taking away rewards from players, or they're going to be giving players more. Time will tell. Obviously it would be a bit of a poor move of Frontier to take away a reward from players that have already been given it due to a mistake of their own, but it's their decision. I guess we'll see what happens. Now I am interested to see what everyone else has to think about this, so do please leave a comment in the comments section. Especially if you've taken part in it and you've already spent your reward. What did you spend it on? I personally am saving mine, and I'm probably going to be putting mine towards getting a clipper, because I've already got a Corvette. I've already done my my little handy ranking guide for the Empire, and I've already made all of my money, and I've got my rank up to Duke, so I'm probably going to be looking at purchasing a clipper. But certainly guys, if it's something that you're looking at doing, or you're looking at spending some money on, let me know in the comments. Let's have a chat, let's talk about it. I'm certainly looking to get more active and with the community and talking to everyone as time goes on. Okay, so also this week I decided I was going to try and get my rank up with a Sirius Corp. Now to do this I went to Luton Star, or Leighton Star, not strictly sure how you pronounce that, I'm going to go with Luton, and I kind of checked out some of the systems there. I was doing some missions a little bit, and I thought I'd do a spot of bounty hunting whilst I was there. Now I decided to head over to one of the high resource extraction sites, and strangely enough I found one that was almost completely empty. So here you can see essentially the view from my cockpit, I guess, and there's nothing here. It is actually in a system of rings, but there's nothing. The rings are so sparse that there's nothing to mine, or if there is, it's so spread out that you can't actually see it. And also there seems to be almost no ships here as well, which is definitely an odd thing for a resource extraction site. It may even be a hazardous one, I can't strictly remember. Now it was odd. I've never come across this before. I'm so interested if anyone else has, and different locations and things. This is kind of one of these odd things about Elite Dangerous, is sometimes you do come across things that you've never seen before. Eventually I did find some ships when I got close enough, and it's mainly miners who are leaving because there's nothing here. Something I find odd about it is that I am actually mass locked still, even though there's technically no mass to lock me, but yeah, still mass locked. So definitely strange. Something to keep an eye out for. If you do spot a hazardous resource extraction site like this, drop me a comment. I'd love to know it. Now eventually I did find some targets to actually fire at, because that's why I'm there. And of course the reason why I'm ranking up with a Sirius Corp is because I'm trying to unlock Marco Quent, so that I can actually upgrade my power supply and power some of the higher level upgrades from the engineers. I'm certainly looking to upgrade my shields and the rest of my shield cell banks, as well as my shield boosters. At the moment I've managed to upgrade my multi-cannons and my pulse lasers and beam lasers. I've also upgraded my frameshift drive, as well as power distributor and thrusters. I am certainly desperate to upgrade some other things, but that needs to wait until I can actually afford the power requirement. I do have an A-rated almost everything in my Corvette, with the exception of the distributor and thrusters. Also, I'm going to be looking at getting myself some armour as well, but that'll take some time. And obviously, as I already mentioned, I am looking to get a clipper. I am potentially waiting until update 2.2 to do that, because what I'd like to do is be able to transfer all of my modules over that are the same size, so I don't have to purchase new ones, because obviously that's a huge expense, and it makes a big difference of, you know, being able to actually afford a new ship, those upgrades, transferring everything over. So eventually, you know, I did deal with this third lance. I'm not going to bore you guys with the details, but I'm going to thank everyone for watching as usual. Like, subscribe, I've got tons more stuff coming soon, and if you're interested in the Empire ranking guide that I mentioned earlier on in the video, that is on my channel. Go check that out. A link on the screen now. So once you've done that and you're after something else to watch, check out the rest of the videos on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. It's Commander Plater out.